Hi there. So basically, ignore this bad lighting. This is gonna be a story time video. So the other day, I walked into my biology class. It was 7 in the morning. I was like, yay, biology. I love biology, right? So our class is really quiet. It's 7 in the morning. None of us are gonna be like talking a ton. It's not the end of the day. So we're all just sitting there. And he's like, you guys are so quiet. You're gonna talk today. So he's like talking about how like acids in the lake, once the water evaporates, can like kill fish. And so he's like, we're gonna show you a little of how this does. He poured the acid that he was talking about into like the acid or whatever. It was like reduced a lot, but he put it into like a little beaker, and he was like, he looked around, he's like, what do you guys think I'm gonna test this with? We had a fish tank, so all of us were like, the fish? And he was like, no. And so he just like took his glove off his hand and stuck his hand in it. So we were like, okay. He's a biology teacher. He knows what he's doing. He's done this for like 15 years. He's got his life together. And then all of a sudden he's like, he's just explaining it calmly, and he's like, so eventually all my capillaries will start to burst at the tops, just like it does with a bruise, and blood will start squirting out of my pores. And he looked around and he was like, if you guys don't like blood, you should probably look away for the next like 10 minutes. So a ton of people looked away, and I was like, interesting. So I was watching because me too. And he turned around really quickly and like slapped the board. Like, no joke, blood splattered everywhere. There was blood all over the board and the paper, because he smacked paper, because you don't want blood on your whiteboard. And then all of us were like, I want to try, because teenagers, right? And he was like, no, the school will get mad if I do that. I could get sued. So then after that, he was all talking, and he just started eating, like, he's like, but you can get the same effect at home by eating packing peanuts. So he pulled out like little green packing peanuts, and he was like, he just kept eating them, like swallowing them, chewing them, and eating them. He was just calmly eating them. And then he walked up to the board with the paper and started writing with his finger. And he's like, I can write my name. He wrote his name, and I was like, okay, this is normal. And like, I was like, blood everywhere. There is literally blood everywhere. And then he soon later explained to us that this was all a joke, and it was all like, the paper was the base of something, and that like the chemical was like, it activated it and turned it red. But like, when he was eating the styrofoam peanuts, like, he distracted us by eating them and stuck his hand behind his desk and like got more of the like chemical, I guess, the acid. And then like, we were all talking, and someone just like, what are the boxes on the counter over there for? And literally he walked over, opened a box up, and pulled out a dead cat. He was like, oh, they're just dead cats. And he held the dead cat. And me being me, I was like, well, are they different colored dead cats? There were different colored dead cats. There were like black ones and orange ones, because his other class is dissecting cats in a couple weeks. But no, like, he's psycho. And here's the thing, he kept eating the packing peanuts after he told us it was a joke. He was like, they hurt later, they give you really bad digestion problems, but I'm gonna keep eating them. And I was like, why? Like, he just kept eating them, and he's crazy. I don't know what to do. I mean, he got us to talk, but we stopped talking right after everything happened. So I don't know. My science biology teacher is psycho when it's 7:30 in the morning. Okay, bye.